Welcome, wrestling fans, to this week's edition of your #1 professional wrestling alternative, NWA Wildside. We've got a hot hour of action for you tonight, but in case you missed last week's telecast, you saw in your main event a 6-man tag team match totally break down. It was the World Television Champion Onyx and the Lost Boys team against the NWA Elites, Jason Cross and JC Daz, along with one half of the Wildside Tag Team Champions, Homicide. But they weren't the only ones involved in that matchup. The other half of Blackout, Rain Man, got involved, as well as Jeff G. Bailey, and don't forget senior official Andrew Thomas. Caprice Ice Coleman came out to even the odds. Andrew Thomas disqualified the team of Onyx and the Lost Boys. Another screw job, but what do you expect with the NWA Elite? On this week's edition of Wildside, we've got some great action. One of the hottest up-and-coming rookies in Wildside, Jeremy B, has a task at hand. And the bad mofo, Cru Jones, also in tag team action. The Suicidal Tendencies combination of Jason Cross and All That Adam Jacobs going to take on Todd, Sexton, and Laz. But there's a little problem there. Laz lost the match at Christmas Chaos that ordered a restraining order against him. He can't come within 50 feet of All That Adam Jacobs, and that does present a bit of a problem for the tag team match tonight.
That's true. However, coming up, your main event this week on NWA Wildside. AJ Styles, newly crowned Wildside Heavyweight Champion, having won that prestigious title at Christmas Chaos 2001. His first defense tonight, your main event. He defends against David Young, the man who actually assisted Styles in wrestling that title from the former champion, Rick Michaels. This is one for the books. You got a VTR or VCR? Crank it up, babe. You're gonna need it. Main event this week on NWA Wildside.
Introducing his tag team partner.
Because Jeff G. Bailey, got a restraining order on
Cut that music off! Cut that music! Security, you make sure he doesn't show his face in here. He is not allowed to be within 50 feet of Adam Jacobs. He's not gonna be here.
Jeff Bailey has utilized that restraining order and told security, the NCW crack security squad, to get backstage to keep Laz away from the ring.
Hold up. Todd Sexton, it doesn't appear you have a tag team partner. The CEO, Jeff G. Bailey, is giving you the opportunity to forfeit this match now. What do you say?
Todd Sexton is hardly one to forfeit an opportunity. So I think there is the answer. Todd Sexton zooms in for a quick pin attempt and All That Adam Jacobs. And Todd Sexton, a one-man tag team on his own. Taking out Cross and Jacobs in the attempt. But the fact remains, Todd Sexton is out here on his lonesome. The security staff making sure Laz is nowhere in sight. That restraining order is kicking in, and Jeff Bailey's going to make sure it's intact.
Hip toss, block, reversal, counter, standing switch by Adam Jacobs into a waist look. Todd Sexton grabs the ropes, Jacobs off, kick to the midsection. Irish whip, reversal into the ropes. Jacobs comes off, goes for a back body drop, lands on his feet. Spinning kick to the side of the head by Todd Sexton. All that Adam Jacobs kicks out, but he certainly got his bell rung.
No kidding, the legs of Todd Sexton. Boy, I mean, he relies so much on the power of those legs. For the arsenal of TNT, of course, he's been without his tag team partner, Tony Stradlin for quite a number of weeks right now. Haven't got an update on the condition of Tony of recent weeks. Hopefully he's on the way. Of course, he's been without his tag team partner, Tony Stradlin, for quite a number of weeks right now. Haven't got an update on the condition of Tony of recent weeks. Hopefully he's on the way back, but don't rightly know. But Todd is on his own this evening. Laz obviously nowhere in sight.
Tony Stradlin suffering from a ruptured AC joint, acromoclavicular in medical terms, in his left shoulder, and he's been out of action for quite a while, and we don't know really when he's coming back, although doctors are giving his return date soon enough.
Perhaps you will find out some latest goings-on on the condition of Tony Stradlin by calling, if you're over in the Atlanta area, by dialing 511 and then 6291 for Tim Dix's hotline, the Wildside hotline.
German suplex only got a 2 count. There is Todd Sexton, very courageous going at this matchup by himself against 2 of the best athletes in the game today. The role model Jason Cross, all that Adam Jacobs.
Oh, is it courageous or is it a little silly?
Fisherman's Buster by all that Adam Jacobs.
A kick out from one half of TNT. But one half does not a tag team make.
Yeah, you got that right.
Now, we've seen like Jimmy Ray getting involved in all kinds of situations where the odds are totally against him, and I think Todd Sexton is falling to that trap right now. I mean, his pride and his heart, shall we say, are getting the best of him right now, and I think he's going to pay the price.
Jason Cross squishing the head of Todd Sexton like a grape beneath his boot.
Your main event this week on NWA Wildside. Boy, this is one I'm so looking forward to. AJ Styles will be defending the World Wildside title against David Young, the man who was integral in helping AJ Styles defeat Rick Michaels to win that Wildside title at Christmas Chaos 2001.
And wrestling fans, you talk about a wrestling classic, don't go anywhere. That is going to air your main event this hour of Wildside. Pure wrestling, no chicanery, no pomp and circumstance. Wrestling at its best in your main event for the Wildside Heavyweight Championship. Right now, you got a 2-on-1 altercation. Laz was supposed to be the tag team partner of Todd Sexton. Due to the results of the last Adam Jacob match at Fright Night 2001, there's been a restraining order put on Laz. He can't come within 50 feet of Jacob. Basically enforcing that tonight. Big superplex by all that Adam Jacob. Todd Sexton kicks out.
However, restraining orders don't seem to really bother somebody like Laz. However, when you have all the entire security squad here at the NCW Arena going in on Laz, I guess if they were successful in keeping Laz away from Bailey and crew.
Adam Jacobs with an abdominal stretch on the ground there on to Todd Sexton.
However, we're going to take a quick break. We'll see more of this exciting tag team matchup coming up right after this.
Okay, we're back. I'm Dan the Dragon Wilson along with Stephen Prazak. This is NWA Wildside. We got a 2-on-1 altercation here. Suicidal tendencies comprising this time of all that Adam Jacobs and the role model Jason Cross against Todd Sexton, whose tag team partner was supposed to be Laz, but due to a restraining order, they couldn't make it. Frog splash by Adam Jacobs.
And for the folks who are wondering, hearing the name Suicidal Tendencies for the first time in a long, long time at Christmas Chaos, we saw the return of Air Paris reuniting Suicidal Tendencies, but still, unfortunately, under the camp of Jeff G. Bailey, our esteemed CEO.
2 down only.
Jason Cross not allowing the pin, feeling that since it's 2 against 1, 3 against 1 if you count Jeff Bailey. Cakewalk. Oh, no.
Sexton with a reversal, went for drop kicks, but Cross up. That is deep face on. Shooting star press.
Of the running variety.
Todd Sexton kicks out. And he manages to kick out again.
What a series of pin attempts from Jason Cross. Maybe he shouldn't have picked up Sexton earlier on. And Sexton being thrown through the ropes. Oh, now all Adam Jacobs are putting the boots, and Bailey is as well. Literally 3 against 1. Todd Sexton's getting it handed to him tonight.
For Todd Sexton, the odds are truly stacked against him.
And I feel a little sorry for Todd Sexton, but only to a certain degree. I mean, he agreed to this match. He should know what's awaiting him, you know?
He could have forfeited, but that's not him at all. His trainer, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, did not instill that in him. He instilled a heart, he instilled guts, he instilled intestinal fortitude, and the will to continue even when the odds are stacked against you, and they certainly are against the NWA Elite Suicidal Tendencies and Jeff G. Bailey, and they certainly are against two of the top athletes in the world today. But Todd Sexton will not back down from anybody.
No, that's definitely not his modus operandi. And Todd's on top of Jacobs for a quick pin. Still not enough for that elusive three. Ooh, big super kick from all that Adam Jacobs. Well, Jeff G. Bailey is certainly happy with the way things are progressing in this now handicap tag match. Jeff likes it when it's handicapped, you notice that.
Todd Sexton is in a lot of trouble. Slams the head onto the top turnbuckle. Reversal by Sexton. Oh, but Adam Jacobs gets a boot right to the face. And he goes for the big swinging neckbreaker by Sexton. Reversal. Northern Light suplex.
Good Lord!
It's Tony Stradlin!
Tony Stradlin has run to ringside. I don't think he's been cleared by the doctors to be here. At least I haven't been given any word of that. Tony Stradlin, the tag team partner of Todd Sexton, one half of TNT. TNT is back here tonight. But what shape is Tony Stradlin in? Right now, Todd Sexton's not in very good shape, that's for sure. Does Todd Sexton even know that his partner is back intact? Or so we assume. A swipe from Jason Cross onto the returning Tony Stradlin.
What are you doing here, Todd?
Tony Stradlin's not even in his wrestling gear. He saw his tag team partner, and more importantly, his best friend, the man he trained with, right there in the middle of the ring, getting his ass handed to him. Oh, brainbuster by Jason Cross.
Jason Cross flexing for Tony Stradlin.
Don't you come in here.
Tony Stradlin, of course, has that injured shoulder. And I know for a fact the doctors haven't cleared him to wrestle. It's got to be against his better judgment being out here, but sometimes when you got to fight, you got to fight.
I know, but I swear, no one here at Wildside listens to a damn thing doctors say. That's for sure.
And Jacobs comes charging it.
Once again, not sure if Todd Sexton even realizes that he has his own tag team partner awaiting in the wings right here in the corner for a tag. If Stradlin's capable of doing this, I'm not quite sure, but Todd Sexton needs help, and he needs it now.
Adam Jacobs comes in, baseball slide, drop kick to the face of Todd Sexton.
And Bailey deciding for a conference call with Andrew Thomas. How convenient. Sexton gets a leg on that bottom rope. Tony is cheering on his partner. I'm sure Todd will certainly welcome that.
Talk about clothesline by Sexton. Double clothesline by Todd Sexton.
Todd has to dig down deep for that one, but he's only a few feet away from the tagging hands of his returning tag team partner, Tony Stradlin. Todd refuses to tag Tony in because he knows about the shoulder. But Tony tags himself in. He tagged his own self in.
Tony Stradlin is in the ring. House of fire.
It's not quite what Sexton wanted, but help. You can't stop Tony Stradlin now.
Irish whip by Adam Jacobs. He comes back. Flying forearm shot.
Well, if there's an injured shoulder on Tony Stradlin, I can't see it.
Tony Stradlin up. He's good. They're going to go for the powder kick. They're going to go for the powder kick. Oh, the shoulder gave way. The shoulder gave way. The injury. It was too much. Tony Stradlin was not ready to come back.
Too much too soon. And Stradlin, oh dear. Oh, Jacob, they're going for that shoulder. They're trying to wrench it out of that socket.
Oh, come on, damn it to hell!
Sexton is trying to break up this pin. Andrew Thomas refuses to allow Sexton anywhere near. Oh, this is horrible.
He's gonna pull his damn shoulder out of his socket. Stop the damn match!
The returning Tony Stradlin getting it handed to him way too early. Todd Sexton actually told referee Andrew Thomas to ring the bell. Sexton asked Andrew Thomas to ring the bell.
Tony Stradlin is in a world of hurt, fans. We got to get him out of here. Now, Todd Sexton fighting back valiantly, but Noah Bill, come on!
They're going after the shoulder again. And now Bailey and Cross and Jacobs trying to systematically take out the shoulder of Tony Stradlin and Caprice Coleman. Oh, Caprice, if you're only like a 45 seconds sooner.
Referee Andrew Thomas has stopped the match. The winners, suicidal tendencies. Yeah, we got to get medical out here right now. This is not a good situation at all.
I mean, I can certainly appreciate Tony Stradlin wanting to participate in a match.
Oh, you are such a slime ball.
Careful not picking up on that.
That's
right. I don't. Dan is having a hang on, having a bit of a tete-a-tete with Jeff Bailey leaving ringside. But in the ring, the returning Tony Stradlin coming in way, way too soon. He could not stand on the sidelines and see the punishment that Todd Sexton was standing in literally a handicap tag match. So I can understand Tony's MO and his incentive for wanting to get involved here. But he is in no shape to be wrestling the hard-hitting style of TNT. And Jacobs and Bailey and Cross went for that injured shoulder. And this may have taken Stradlin out of the game permanently. It may be the last time we will ever see Tony Stradlin.
The bonds of a best friendship go far beyond the boundaries of a professional wrestling ring.
And good sense sometimes, too.
It's instinct, sometimes it's heart, sometimes, like you say, it's beyond the boundaries of good sense. Maybe it was a bad decision. Yes, of course it was. The result is not a good one. Tony Stradlin's going to the hospital, and he may not be coming back, but what a testament to the balls of that man for getting in the ring against doctor's orders, and now he's out of action again.
Different kind of ball here. We're talking about football. A guy who allegedly scored 5 touchdowns in a single game. That's Cru Jones. He's coming up next here in Wildside.
Let me tell you something, Cru. A lot of people have been looking at you. I've been looking at you. We've been doing a lot of the tape reviews, and you have been... How many touchdowns are you up to now? 5 in one game? I'm going to tell you something. Forget about the Grammys. Forget about the Emmys. Forget about the Slammies. Future? What were you voted?
Future star. I changed it all to future star.
We're going to have to get
NWA Wildside.
Well, you know what? You got a pretty tough match coming up tonight. In fact, if memory serves me correctly, that's Jeremy V you're going against. Yeah, V sucks. You can't say that on TV. Can you say that? Okay, he can say that, yeah. So let me tell you, you got to go out there and give it your all, Cru. I mean, he's not going to come into your house. This is NWA Wildside.
I'm the all-star.
You're the all-star.
I give him all everything.
Knock him out, take him out. It's no different than a game. So get the stamina going. He's going to take it to town. Take it to you.
Yeah.
Throughout the Wildside territory. So certainly a large degree of familiarity between the two. But Cru Jones does not care one iota for Jeremy V, because I believe he mentioned earlier on in the dressing room that Jeremy V has not scored a single touchdown ever. Of course, Jeremy V's not a football player, but that point is apparently moot.
Yeah, Jeremy V's a wrestler. And in the wrestling ring, I don't give a damn how many touchdowns you scored. It's about athleticism and determination.
Yeah, I mean, here at the Wildside Arena, there is no pigskin. Well, actually there is, but the point is...
Yeah, Big Business Brown.
Exactly.
Shoulder tackle, up and over goes Cru Jones. Hip toss, block, reversal, hip toss, counter by the bad mofo. Arm drag.
Crowd getting on the case of all-county Cru Jones. He hates it when I call him that.
He certainly does. That was a reversal, like a clothesline. Oh, he goes for a spinning head scissors. Beautiful counter by Jeremy V. Go for a Hurricane Rana.
Textbook Hurricane Rana on the all-star Cru Jones.
Jeremy V whips him off. Cru Jones slides out of the ring. And how did I know he's going to call for a timeout?
There are timeouts in pro wrestling, right? Let me check the list. Nope, there are no timeouts in pro wrestling.
Damn, when they changed that?
I've been corrected.
Look at Jeremy V, outside moonsault to the outside.
And there's Big Business Brown here to aid Cru Jones. Triple B, 3 chins, working on the 4th. Bring in his little briefcase full of Twinkies.
Does that flip, and Jeremy V rolls through. Rob kicks Cru Jones in the face. And drops the leg. 2 count only.
Referee Speedy Nelson almost in the thick of things there. It's a dangerous job being a referee, particularly here at Wildside.
Oh, wait a minute. Cru Jones caught it. Gut buster from a fireman's carry position.
Also a bit of a football maneuver. I guess he got that from his old high school gridiron days.
I still doubt the existence of this high school.
Did he ever graduate? Has that been verified?
He may have just scored the 5 touchdowns and left the field that day.
What was his major? Idiocy? Probably graduated summa cum laude there.
Cru Jones is setting him up. Oh,
Oh, a swift kick.
3 points.
I think it's probably worth more than a few. Definitely took the wind and out of the sails of Jeremy V.
Oh, and Cru Jones with a headbutt to the knee of the regions.
He spent an awful lot of time there. Might say a few things about the social activities of one Cru Jones. Oh, Jeremy gets a shoulder up. Little tip for your fans want to catch all the latest goings on at NWA Wildside. Ring us up on the internet by dialing www.nwa-wildside.com. One of the most exciting letters board anywhere pro wrestling scene on the internet.
Irish whip, Jeremy Reed comes back, catches him. DDT!
Didn't quite have everything behind that DDT, but getting a man that's easily a good 60, 70 pounds heavier than you, that's quite an accomplishment from young Jeremy V.
Reversal then. Dug of a clothesline by Jeremy V. Oh! Went for a leg lariat. Cru Jones countered him into a powerbomb.
Jeremy V gets another shoulder up. And Triple B with a whistle. He even screws that up.
Well, was that a flag on the play?
Didn't know there were plays.
Oh, quick clothesline by Cru Jones. Not too many guys in the Wildside throw him harder.
And Triple B throws in another flag. I'm tired of these flags. There are no flags in pro wrestling. There's no flags here. I'm 2 for 2.
If they come up with a challenge rule, I'm leaving.
I wouldn't mind a penalty box spot right now, though. Whoop, that's a different sport.
Cru Jones with a punches to the head of Jeremy V as he's draped lifelessly in the ropes. This young man here debuting on Wildside television. He's been here in front of the television audience before, but this is his first TV matchup. He had a lot of butterflies. Very promising, exciting, high-flying young rookie. He's going to be a force to be reckoned with in 2002. And look at Jeremy V trying to make his mark on Cru Jones, but the mule kick has none of that. Face first into the turnbuckle. He caught him in a Nagasaki suplex.
Perfect, perfectly done from Cru Jones, and he actually zooms in for the pin. Still a lot of life left in Jeremy V, maybe not a lot. Damn, those flags. Talk about butterflies. I wonder if Sweet Dreams has any butterflies in his system, knowing he's going to be facing his brother next at Wildside.
Crucifix only got a 2. Oh, clothesline turn Jeremy V inside out. Cru Jones drops a leg.
How many pin attempts has Cru Jones done on Jeremy V? About as many times as we've seen a flag thrown on the play.
Of course, it was at Christmas Chaos 2001 that Sweet Dreams turned his back on his own brother, Caprice Ice Coleman, and caused him to take this match against Jason Cross. Back suplex in the ring there by Cru Jones. And like you said before, that rematch is going to be coming up next. Coleman Dreams, brother versus brother, one-on-one.
Maybe if somebody threw a Twinkie in the ring, Triple B would quit throwing that flag. matter how hard Cru Jones has tried, nothing could get those shoulders of Jeremy V down for that 3 count. Perhaps maybe he did it this time.
Gorilla press into an ace crusher. A beautiful maneuver by Cru Jones.
Damn!
But Jeremy V, look at this heart.
Great, another flag. If I had a nickel for every flag that Triple B has thrown here, that would be the next tax bracket.
I like to take that flag back to Triple B and stick it where the sun don't shine, but it never come back.
The sun doesn't shine on Triple B. Taking that flag, which was little more than a do-rag, coming in here and wrapped around the throat of Jeremy V. And once again, the flag comes into play. Once again, wrapped around the throat of Jeremy V as Speedy Nelson and Triple B have a very thoughtful discussion.
And young Jeremy V taking the glutton of punishment here, but in his television debut, showing he's got what it takes to hang here in Wildside.
Unfortunately, fans have not gotten any word from backstage of what condition of Tony Stradlin after getting some more damage, taking that injured shoulder.
And just yet another disgusting display by those despicable cretins, the NWA Elite, trying to break the arm and break the shoulder of Tony Stradlin when it was already injured. But Jeremy V, it's on the top, boots up, connects.
Perfect. Unfortunately, Speedy Nelson paying attention to Triple B, who should not be involved in this match. Oh dear! Was that a Twinkie?
Jeremy V just rubbed a Twinkie.
But unfortunately, I throw everything through Jeremy V off his game plan, and Cru Jones rolls up Jeremy for the pin.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, the All-Star Cru Jones.
I can't believe a Twinkie getting involved in a match.
A new feature from PayPal. You can shop online, NWA-Wildside.com. You can get all the Wildside merchandise, t-shirts, hats, home videos, and more. There's Sweet Dreams doing that dance.
I don't believe you can get that Sweet Dreams dance video, though.
God save us all.
It'd be a short one. Do you think videos that short?
No, that would be the best of Sweet Dreams.
Ah, ouch. Brutal.
Big left hand. This man's got no place in my heart right now after what he did to his own brother. The spin scissors kick by Caprice Coleman. One of his signature maneuvers. Going for a lateral press. 2 count only.
But you remember, Jeff Bailey is the master of getting people to switch their priorities along the way.
Coleman went for the springboard leg lariat.
And all it takes is just a wad full of cash. And obviously Triple B, Big Business Brown, got plenty of that. And Bailey has his fingers in it all the damn time. Oh!
300 pounds of Sweet Dreams hurling through the air. Had it connected, Coleman would be nothing more than a wet spot, but it didn't. And Caprice Coleman is now getting his opportunity here. See, Todd. Same moonsault. There's not a more graceful performer in the game. 2 count only.
Or a more colorful one. That is Caprice Coleman. But actually, the colorful Caprice Coleman is somewhat restrained here this evening. It's not often you're fighting your own family. I mean, there have been wrestling brothers who've been fighting each other before. But neither Coleman nor Sweet Dreams felt this one coming.
Nagasato suplex by Sweet Dreams. Taking back on control of his brother. Taking back on control of Caprice Ice Coleman in this matchup here. He knocks a clothesline, going for the thermal shot. Kick to the midsection by Coleman. But wait a minute. Thermal shot! Who's the thermal shot?
Jason Cross scooting in from under the bottom rope. Oh no.
Double underhook rocker dropper by Jason Cross.
And this was after the thermal shock onto Sweet Dreams. Caprice Coleman had this match won.
Sweet Dreams with the alley-oop. And this one's over. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, Sweet Dreams. From Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 202 pounds, he is the Wildside Heavyweight Champion, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Very first defense of the Wildside Heavyweight title by AJ Styles, the new champion. A match against Rick Michaels. It was definitely one for the books. Actually, that match figured in very prominently among the voting. That match, I believe, came in second. The most popular matches for all the Wildside fans. I think in AJ Styles' book, that was probably the most popular match of his career. A match that he wore very proudly.
For him, certainly 3 years in the making. He's only wanted to attain since he walked in the doors of the NCAA arena long before Wildside. And that was to be the heavyweight champion. He's done so.
And interestingly enough, that match ended up with a unique alliance of AJ Styles and his opponent this evening, David Young.
David Young going underneath. To be a very pure wrestling match. These men are newfound friends. We've got a tremendous respect for one another. David Young ducks a clothesline. Here comes back. Young up on the apron. AJ Styles around. Goes between the legs. David Young lands on his feet. Big right hand by David Young.
David Young has seen more than a few AJ Styles matches in his day.
Rolling senton up the apron by David Young.
And connects with the phenomenal AJ Styles. Both competitors out on the floor here at the NCW arena. And interestingly, I mean, AJ Styles didn't necessarily have to grant David Young that his very first ever title defense, but he did that. Shows you the kind of man that AJ Styles is.
Well, certainly, David Young took him to his very limits. It was actually David Young that AJ Styles defeated to finally get the shot at Michaels. Oh, AJ Styles with an ace crusher there. These two men have a tremendous amount of respect for one another. David Young, a 12-year veteran out of Memphis, Tennessee, 246 pounds. He's worked for virtually every promotion in the history of professional wrestling. He's been around. He's been around the block. He's wrestled nearly every major star. David Young knows the game as well or better than anybody in the business today. AJ Styles, 3 years, the most phenomenal athlete in the history of professional wrestling, the prodigy of all time. This guy came into wrestling, excelled right to the top of his game in his first year.
Interesting with AJ Styles, if you've never seen an AJ Styles match, you're in for quite a treat.
Styles went for a high cross body, but David Young caught him in a power slam. 2 count only.
I mean, AJ Styles has invented almost as many moves as he's adapted in his own arsenal over the fairly short professional career of one AJ Styles. Styles is so good, so good. I mean, actually, he doesn't call himself the phenomenal. We all do, because he just leaves our mouths gaping open week after week. Perhaps one of the most gifted individuals ever in professional wrestling. He's our Wildside Heavyweight Champion. He's AJ Styles.
Come on, let go. He's on there.
Barricade here. And section 201 is clearing out. I think they know something that we don't.
AJ Styles is up here on the booth. He's up here on the booth. AJ Styles is on icing. Senton on David Young.
Ladies and gentlemen, AJ Styles is officially classified a UFO by NASA. Unbelievable. AJ Styles, the Wildside Heavyweight Champion, sailing through the air off the announcing platform here onto the fallen body of the challenger, David Young.
Down to 3 minutes and 30 seconds. 3 minutes and 30 seconds.
5 more minutes is one thing, but once again, you can't score a victory, a pinfall victory, outside in section 201. The security railing takes another battering as he heads to the back of AJ Styles. Not all that secure, is it?
Now 3 minutes remaining in the contest. 3 minutes. And David Young has AJ Styles on the outside. David Young got slam moonsault to the floor.
The challenger, David Young, with an acai moonsault onto the champion.
Unbelievable.
But the challenger is in no condition to pin Styles. It has to take place in the confines of the ring, and they are like 15 feet away.
We got 2 minutes and 25 seconds left in this matchup, fans. What an athletic contest.
They are butting heads like two rams where the seats used to be. And Styles with an open-handed slap in the ear of Young, and Young answers in kind.
We got 2 minutes remaining in the matchup. 2 minutes. AJ Styles lodged in between the guardrail and the ring apron. 1 minute and 50 seconds now. Just getting down to the nitty-gritty. What a contest.
I don't think either Young nor AJ Styles realizes what little time is left.
We're down to 1 minute and a half.
90 seconds, all that remains in this match.
1 minute and a half.
Now the final minute opportunity, the last 60 seconds of opportunity for David Young to wrestle that Wildside Heavyweight Championship from around the waist of his new friend AJ Styles.
We're going for pinning combinations, 1 minute and 10 seconds. Styles has him up here. He's going for the Styles Clash. He's going for the Styles Clash. Styles Clash, there it is.
And he did it, but the Styles has anything
1 minute
left.
remaining in the contest, fans. 1 minute.
The Styles have anything left in order to roll on top of his that's David Young, the challenger to Styles' Wildside Heavyweight title. Can Styles do it?
And 45 seconds. And they're going to try to get the pinfall. You know it.
Young gets his shoulder up after a Styles clash.
30 seconds remaining in the matchup, fans. 30 seconds.
If Young's got a game plan, it better be no more than 25 seconds long. The champion, he's heading north.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And Young gets that spine buster. But unfortunately, 2 seconds too late. The 5-minute overtime has expired. The initial 15-minute time limit expired with no clear winner. An additional 5-minute overtime, still no winner.
Ladies and gentlemen, after the 5-minute overtime period, the official result of this contest is a draw. AJ Styles is still the Wildside Heavyweight Champion.